been losing some weight lately. I've been going to the gym and doing a lot of powerlifting and stuff like that. So I've lost a good amount of 15 pounds or so over the past 2 months. But that's kind of that's a happy thing. But at the same time, a lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore because I am a size down compared to original. So that brought me to like a shopping spree to a lot of and exploration to a lot of newer clothing brands and shoe brands and just overall things like that. I've been looking at a lot of newer or more niche designers because I was more of a bigger fan of handbags and shoes and jewelries in general, but never spent too much money or never was too fond of just discovering like a hardcore designer, let's say that. But lately I've been looking into different designers, although they're not like they're not those like overly expensive ones, but still they are not that mainstream. So I just want to share with you what I have been looking at and what I have been purchased over the last couple months. Every single piece I'm going to share, I'm like deep in love with them, and yeah, you will see. So let's get started. The very first piece is a brand from southern France, from Provence actually. It's a brand called Jacquemus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it in the right way, but I think it's a designer who was born in southern France, and then he actually taught himself into the whole fashion career. He learned how to sketch and how to design and how to produce clothing all by himself. And then he's been around for like a good amount of couple years. But this year, his collection really stung me. Like I looked at their runway shows and it was just took my breath away. So basically, this collection was inspired by the southern French look, but from over 80 or 90 years ago, so beginning of the last century, when people used to wear those like big fluffy baggy sleeves, and then it has a very nicely done V-shaped neck, and then you can actually wear it as a little short dress. But this part, this wide shoulder and this fluffy sleeves really give you that I can say it's masculine, but it really adds power and substance to your shoulder, to your upper body area, make you feel confident. But the bottom area, since it's more like slim, and then it kind of caters and drapes to your body shape, and it really emphasizes the waistline. So this part, this lower part is really feminine, so it's a great combination of masculinity and femininity to me, and that's what I like the most. I mean, all the stuff I buy, no matter it's clothing or handbags or shoes and everything, that's the kind of style that I love the most. So I feel this piece is definitely a statement piece. I haven't wore it even once. I've had it for over a month. I've just been like hanging this piece on my wall and just kind of appreciating the beauty of it on a daily basis. And it's a creamy white color. It's very textured if you look into the this part. And then the back, it's very well made. It kind of has this vertical stripe that kind of flatters the back line of your body. So really love this piece, really in love with it. So that was the first one. And then I got this, let me just take the hanger off. I got this Phillip Lim white shorts. I don't know what are they called, but they are the new summer collection of 2017. What I really love about it is this leathery, I think it's made of real leather. This leathery, I don't know, like a belt. So, but it's not on the top of the waist. It's somewhere hanging in the upper middle part of the whole product. So if you wear it, this top part kind of opens itself like a flower, and it's not gonna make your waist part feel that tight, and you can stretch, you can adjust the length of the belt so that if you're tucking like a t-shirt or like a silky blouse in it, it's not like it kind of moves with your body, and then sometimes the shirt comes off a little bit, but that's the kind of effect I want to create whenever I'm wearing these pants. And then they're really comfortable, and then they're really like a little bit oversized, so you can move very freely with these pants. And I love the creamy white. Again, I'm not a big fan of the the washed off white, or so to say the snow white. I do like the creamier, kind of a beigeier shades of white better, because I just feel those shades of white flatter my skin undertone better, because I do have a yellowish undertone, and colors like this just make my skin look more glowy in a way. So that's that, my Phillip Lim white shorts. And following by another white piece. This is a collaboration between Alexander Wang and Adidas Originals. Like sarcastically, I was never a fan. I hated, like I can say I hated Adidas, the whole brand. I hated Adidas. I hated Adidas Original. I just feel their logos are so complicated, and then especially the more sporty line, the mountain, the three stripes one. I just hated it. But for some reason, when they make the logo upside down, see, this is where the design is so neat in this collection. They make sure they do something different, like play around with the logo itself. So they made it upside down, and then all of a sudden I just feel they look so much better. And it's almost like making fun of your own brand's logo. Not a lot of brands are daring to do that, but they managed to do that this summer, and I feel it's a great success. And then again, it's a creamy white, and then this part, it has these like very simple looking black lines connecting the sleeves to the lower body part, and it is unisex, so both men and women can wear it. I just feel this one is it's a perfect combination of the spirits of Alexander Wang, which is bold and I don't know, a little bit gothic to me sometimes, Alexander Wang, especially the spring and summer collection, but combined with Adidas Originals, sportiness, and then that kind of streetwear cool edginess to it. So I feel it's a great combination to the spirits of those two brands, and when I wear them I just feel like kind of tomboyish, but that sometimes I do want to feel like that. So that's that, Adidas Original and Alexander Wang collaboration. Yeah, and they're sold out everywhere. I spent like 2 weeks doing research in order to get them from a tiny little boutique in Russia. So if you really like them, hurry up. And then the next piece, I would say the next two pieces are my silky blouse. Now I've been having, like, it's not gone yet, it's still here. I've been having this like addiction or craziness, whatever you want to call it, towards silk blouses. I guess they are one of the biggest trends this year, but I've always been in love with the silk material overall. I just feel they just feel so comfortable. And these two are, one of them are from Everlane, the San Francisco based brand, and then this one's from Equipment. Equipment is a brand, I feel all of their clothes are made of silk, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel they have really high quality silk blouses. And then this is their basic style, just basically a long sleeve, this pointy collar, and then here they both, on both sides, they have I think it's it's not fake, you can actually put stuff in it. So it has two pockets on two sides, and then I would recommend you to get one size up because it's silk. I mean, sometimes you wash it and then it tends to shrink a little bit. So if you just get your normal size, after 1 or 2 washes, it's gonna just be like tight on your body. And for silky blouses, I don't feel that's the kind of effect that's flattering your body the most. So I recommend taking 1 size up. And then the color for this one, I just love. It's this soft pinkish blushy color. I feel blush is really, I just feel blush is one of my favorite colors right now at the moment. There's such a magical color. It's so subtle and it's so powerful. It's not as feminine as, you know, pure pink. It's got that warmness and nuances in it in terms of, you know, shades and colors. I just can't explain it. It's too emotional. It's too like personal. But I just love the color blush. And when blush paired up with the material silk, I feel, you know, there's no better combination than these two. As you can see, the silk is glowing under the light. And it's so soft, and then it's so dripping to your body. And I don't know, and the buttons are these blush little buttons too, and it just kind of hides and blends into the whole shirt. It's a very basic design, but it's such a classic design. I love it to death. I haven't worn it even once. I just didn't find an occasion to wear it because I love it too much. I don't want to ruin it for my first experience. And then the same thing for the blue one. It is from Everlane. Everlane has been experimenting a lot of different colors. Like, you know, the basic colors we know are like, you know, green, blue, yellow, white, and black, and, you know, pink like that. But they're just adding like a little bit of grayish undertone and shades onto the blue and creating this grayish blue silky blouse, which I love too, because I feel the it is a very different kind of silk with the equipment one. That one is more crispy and unsticky, if you know what I mean. This one is more sticky and feels more soft, and it just molds into your hand, so it creates a more direct connection with your skin. Overall they're just different, but this one, it has this rounded color, so it's very different. It's rounded color, so it does have that more femininity to it compared to the pointy colors, which I love too. And when paired up with like a sweater or like a little I don't know, like a sweater, if it's long sleeve or sleeveless, I feel they both match great with these shirts. And then this is great for work and casual. If you wear like a nice pair of casual jeans, you just tuck one side of the shirt into the jeans and leave the other side open. I feel it's a great look. A lot of people are doing that, and I love that look too. But if you want to make it serious, you can, you know, wear it with a pencil skirt and or with a pair of more formal pants and with high heels. So these are really versatile silky blouses, which I love. I do have a lot more, but I'm not going to show you because, yeah, that's just too crazy. So moving on, I got these Pleats and Please. I don't know how to say that. What's it called? Just jacket, like a wing jacket. It is made out of waterproof material, and it's designed. I think it's a sub-product line by Issey Miyake. He's one of my favorite Japanese fashion designers. And Pleats and Please, the special thing about Pleats and Please, and I think I haven't took the tags off. It's called Pleats and Please. So I think the special thing about this brand is all of the materials are very, very eco-friendly, and then they're wrinkly like this to the point that you can pretty much fold them into the size of your palm and then put them into your travel luggage and your handbag. So they're really they really comes in handy and convenient in terms of, you know, being portable and taking them here and there. And then they're really lightweight, but at the same time they're not sacrificing on the functions and features. So this one, it's waterproof, so I basically just wear it as a waterproof, like a wing jacket, because I am starting to ride my bicycles to work every day and to the gym every day. So sometimes it rains in Shanghai a lot, just suddenly. So I make sure I have these in my handbag. They really fold into a tiny, small size, so it's not a hassle at all. I just keep them in my bag, and then whenever it rains, I just put them on. They're lightweight, and then they're windproof and waterproof, so they're really great. And then they're really made of high quality materials. Again, I'm really a sucker for like nice, different, unique, just materials with a rich texture. This one, it almost feels like paper if you scratch it with your finger and listen to the sound. It sounds precisely like when you're like rubbing against a piece of paper. And then when it's paired up with this black kind of metalish button, you know, the contrast between these two materials is just beautiful and powerful. And then the color, again, it's a creamier beigey, you know, in the beige creamier kind of color family, which I love, as I mentioned a lot of times before. Yeah, with black, and it does have a like a little opening pleating in the bottom, so it's kind of more to the feminine side. And then on the sleeve side, it's like tighter around the wrist area, so to make sure that the water doesn't come into your arms and, you know, skin, stuff like that. So that's the Pleats and Please piece I just purchased. I think these are my two last pieces. These are from, again, a collaboration between J Brand and Simon Rocha. Now, J Brand is my favorite jeans brand. Simon Rocha is my newly discovered favorite European designer. She's so talented, and she majorly designed those very feminine, you know, lacy, chiffon-y kind of material, like long maxi skirts and, you know, shirts. You can check out her website. She is the single most successful emerging fashion designer, I would say, in the world. She's originally from North Ireland, I believe. So I think this collection comes from 2 years ago, and she did another one last year. But I've been collecting crazily for this collection. I just love, you know, every detail about it. Look at it. It's, again, a perfect combination between femininity and masculinity. It's sleeveless, and this pink, although it's not blush, but this pink has this very soft, almost cold undertone to it. I don't know if you can see it. And it has these super exaggerated, like flowerish, decorative, I don't know how to say that in English, but you know what I mean here. Just look at it with your eyes. These decorative, whatever, yeah, decoration, embellishment on the sleeve area. So if you hide these sleeves, it just looks like a normal, I don't know, 70s and 60s, you know, like rock and roll, gothic kind of style of jacket. And it's made out of jeans denim, but if you add these flowerish, you know, sleeves, detailing, it suddenly give you that almost princessy look to it without sacrificing the overall manliness to it. And it's overall just a very straight line. And then here you can slightly adjust the length of the waistline using these buttons, but I think they're more decorative than like functional to me. So just love these. I've been hunting for these Simon Rocha and J Brand collection forever. Like I've been to like more than 10 stores, because these are very limited in terms of their distribution and their sales channels. So I have to like call different stores and or like purchase from online, wait for international shipping and all that shit. But I've got two pieces of the sleeveless, and then I've got another two pieces for their pants and long sleeve, which I'm gonna show you in my other videos. But you've got the idea. Oh my god, I'm almost out of breath. I don't know why. Every time I do video, I'm like can't breathe. But I guess, I don't know, excitement out of the grand beauty of, you know, my clothes. But just kidding. But yeah, that's basically all the things I wanted to share with you guys. You can see every piece is a little different. I don't consider myself to have like a consistent, never changing style. My style, what I define for myself, is very simple. Just feminine with masculinity. That's always the theme of whatever, you know, in whatever season, whatever age, and whatever hairstyle and makeup style I have, I'm always going with those styles. From time to time, occasionally, depending on different events and occasion, I would wear like a more feminine dress, or I would wear like a really, you know, gothic outfit. But overall, on a daily basis, I'm more of, you know, the style that I just described. But depending on different season and, you know, new collections coming out, I might choose to discover and explore different designers and brands, but overall the underlying theme remains unchanged. So yeah, that gives me a lot of freedom, ability to rediscover, like broaden the borders of my overall theme, without being stuck in that same old style for too much, if you know what I mean. I know I'm being like, again, too abstract here, but that's kind of the words I can think of to describe my whole style, if I have any. But yeah, thanks for watching my video and listening to me rambling for, I don't know, is this 30 minutes already? But yeah, let me know if you like this video, subscribe if you like it. I'll be sharing videos on regularly, depending on my mood in the future. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.